What's up, girlfriend? How you doing, besties?
Hi, besties.
What's going on? Sure. We
Hi,
can,
besties. Welcome back
to the Pink
Love Island special.
retake. Hold on. Welcome back to the Love Island special
part 2.
How crazy is that? How
How crazy is that? How crazy is it that it's almost over?
Bro.
I'm so sad. I literally want to cry. What am I going to do with all my time? I don't know.
Literally, I don't know, because that's all I do is like, I work, come home, shower, get ready for Love Island.
Get ready for Love Island. And also, watch everyone's opinions on TikTok about Love
That
Island.
too, yeah.
And everyone who's been getting removed from the villa and their like lives and all their gossip. Oh my God, I'm living for it. So let's get right into it, guys, because Casa happened. We said we were going to come back after Casa happened and to review. We got a lot to talk about.
A lot.
So right now, the couples that exist include Leah and Miguel, Serena and Cordell,
Janae and
Kenny, Aaron and Kaylor.
Bombastic side eyebrow, because what?
Rob and Daniela, Kendall and Nicole, and the last one is
Harrison and Sierra. Yo, I really like that couple. They look so good together.
They look good together. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know Harrison.
They don't really bother me. Harrison, sir.
Ma'am.
Sir.
It's crazy because like every man that has come in the villa, like if you tell me, oh, he's cute, whatever,
and when she saw he was coming, she was like, and that's who I think is hot. And I was like, oh. So when I saw him, because I didn't know who Harrison was, I didn't watch After Sun, so I had no clue. Girl.
And he's a gold trader.
Yes, bro. When he came in swagged out with all the gold, I was like, why is he giving Papi? Why is he giving Zaddy? Why?
I was like, okay.
He was giving. He came in there to take somebody's bitch.
I just like that he has that classy yet swag. Like,
and I also feel like he's
like
very
fresh
masculine.
Yes,
that masculinity is like,
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, no, and then you can tell that he's just, I don't know, like he's not there for games. That's the vibes that I'm getting from him. I don't know, maybe he might be a game player. I don't know. But I don't know.
I just feel like I don't trust any of the men there. So
true.
I wouldn't know if he's coming for real or not, but he is giving daddy.
Yeah, no, he's a very good looking man.
Yes, he is. So who's your top couple right now?
So right now, I really love Janae and Kenny.
I like them.
I really like them together. Like
they're part of my top 3.
Yeah, they're part of my top 3 for sure. I don't know who's like my favorite. I did vote for Leah and Miguel.
I did too.
First, like, because I wanna keep her there, even though she still makes me mad sometimes. That bitch.
Oh my God.
But I love her, so it's a love-hate relationship. It's like, bitch, I love you so much. I just want to punch you so you can fucking just
open your eyes.
Yes.
Well, Liv was eliminated. Hold on. Let's go in order. Casa happened. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let's go in order. Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Casa happened. Aaron is disgusting.
The fact that he said "I love you" to Daniela
right away, dude.
Crazy.
Right away.
And he couldn't say those words to Kaylor.
And then when he finally did say it to Kaylor, he was like, "I love you. See, are you happy?" I would have been like, keep your words, sir. Keep your words, because you're saying it out of anger just to please me and like get me to like forget about what's going on. It did not feel genuine.
Nope.
And that bitch, I swear to God, I'm tired of seeing her cry.
Kaylor, you need to stop crying, girl.
Every fucking episode.
It's
crying. Like, you're not tired of waking up with your eyes swollen, because, bro, there was one scene and her eyes were like
swollen.
So swollen. I was like, dude, this girl needs to look in the mirror and just stop crying. Like, what are you crying for? And here's the thing. This is what kills me. If you're going to cry, stand on business. Right. Don't be making this whole scene just to be groveling at his feet because he got you a seashell? A seashell?
Seashell. A seashell.
Seashell for the seashells of the seashell.
The seashell. I don't know. I just feel like you're being this dramatic and you're crying and deep down you know this man ain't good for you.
Right. Well, maybe she doesn't.
Maybe she doesn't.
Maybe she
I
doesn't.
don't know. But it's the crying for me.
Yeah,
like,
I can't do the crying. Like, it's too much. One thing is when you first found out, like, okay, I get it. But then, like, the crying after crying after crying. And then she was crying even before that about how much she missed them. And she's just, like, crying.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Like, stop crying. Like, you know, nothing against people who cry, but like you're just doing too much to be just groveling back at his feet. Like, at least stand on business if you're gonna cry.
I'm a crier, and that bitch annoyed me
Bro,
with the
I was
crying.
So I was like, there was one time when she was crying. I was like, dude, again, like get this girl off my screen. I do not want to see her anymore. To the point where like I hope she's in the bottom with Aaron. I want them out. Bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I'm like watching the episode and it's like a scene of them two talking, I just skip. Through it. Like I'm like I don't care.
They give me the ick
so
at this
much.
point. Like I'm just so over it because I don't believe anything he says. She's taking everything he says and like magnifying it, and she really believes this man loves her, but she's also weak and doesn't stand on business. Like when someone does you dirty like that, like I mean, yeah, you could have worked on it, like Serena and Cordell, but your man kept lying to you. And how about Daniela never even telling her the truth?
Well. I
know. Listen, I get it's not Daniela's place, right? Like I'm totally, when she was crying to her, begging for her to tell her, I'm like, bitch, that's not her job. That's your man's job. But at the same time, like I would have just been like, listen, you need to go talk to him about this.
I feel like with Daniela told her as much as she could tell her. I don't think like
she didn't.
In my mind.
Lied.
No, but honest. Well, she did lie about the cuddling the first night or something
cuddling,
like that.
She lied about what actually the shower conversation was. Like she lied a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she not tell Taylor? Yeah, no, he was telling me let's go take a shower. And what's his name?
They almost covered for it like it wasn't a serious thing because even Rob was asking Aaron, and Aaron was like, "Oh, it's not it was just a joke."
It was just a joke. Yeah, I remember Aaron saying that.
But I feel like I remember her saying that too.
No, she didn't.
She said, yeah, that he said it, but it wasn't a thing. Like it wasn't like he wasn't serious. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, I could be wrong. Who knows?
I just know that like, because Kayla was like, "Oh, well, she didn't tell her about." Yeah, like the shower thing and some other shit, and it's like, I'm not gonna remember every single detail, especially when I already moved on to another man.
I don't think she moved on.
My whole thing is like, girl, talk to him.
Right. That's my whole thing. Yes, talk to him, and he genuinely cannot understand what he did wrong. Like, even during movie night, like, he would not accept the fact that he was wrong. He was just getting mad that he was getting put on blast.
The fact that he was still eating the popcorn was crazy. That shit was triggering. I'm not going to lie.
Like,
that shit was triggering.
But, you know, at the end of the day, he knows that she's going to take him back and she's not going to stand on business.
Right.
So and he can't even take her serious.
But that's why he had such a I don't give a fuck attitude at movie night, I think. Because when he came back from Casa, he was shook. He was shook. He was scared.
He came in there, bro, and he's like, yes. Like, he was celebrating. And the minute he walked up and they told him that she decided to stay single, he was like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Like, oh, damn.
Like, yeah, no. And because he didn't know. Like, he didn't know how Kaylor was going to react, whatever. And then once he saw that Kaylor took him right back same night.
They finished the fire thing and he stood next to her and she's like, no, Aaron, don't come near. Bro. Talk about you folded within 5 seconds of that man talking to you. Like, pathetic.
That's the word. Pathetic.
Yeah,
it's like.
It's giving.
Baby, you are giving. I don't even know.
That's what it's giving to me.
That's crazy.
It's just too much.
What about Cordell and Serena? Serena was going in.
And she was going in. I was like, yes, bitch, eat it down. Like, literally loved it. I was actually surprised that they worked through it. We saw it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so here's my thing. I don't think Cordell was super wrong in what he did in Casa.
I don't either.
Only because she was not giving him the sense of security that he's been looking for.
I can see where both of them are coming from.
I can see where both. What made me, after all her confessionals and everything she was saying, I was like, okay, damn, maybe she really does like Cordell.
Yeah.
Because she elaborated more.
Right.
But before that, we don't know these things. So I don't know if these are conversations she's had with him.
Right. And it's like, I get it. That's why I wasn't mad at Serena either. Like, I don't think she overreacted.
No.
She reacted the way, yes, appropriately. Do I think Cordell took it a little too far?
Yes. Well, with the bouncing on the bed, that was just too much.
Like, I feel like if he would have just kept it at kissing,
kissing, whatever.
I would have been like,
yeah.
I would have been like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Do you, whatever. Right. This is what you're here to do.
But the bouncing, I was like, oh,
yeah.
Cordell.
That part, I'm like,
that was gonna get you in trouble. And I think she feels the same way. I think if it was just making out combos, whatever, she would have not been as mad. I think what set her off was the bouncing of the ass.
Yeah. Yep.
On top of him in bed, because that was just too much.
That was crazy.
That was wild. Like I rewinded. I was like, wait, who is that? And I was like, that's Cordell. Like, what the fuck?
Honestly, I would have punched him. Yeah. Honestly, God, like
I respect her anger and everything she said, how she moved. I see a lot of hate on her for, oh, she's so immature. Oh, she can't act that way. Oh, that's not white material. Oh, like
I feel like she reacted actually pretty well. Like she didn't overreact. Like when she saw the video, she was just like kind of like calm herself down. Then she let the anger take over. Then she calmed down a little bit again. Then she cried. Then when he came in with her, of course, she went in.
Yeah. And as she should.
And then that's it. We're done.
Yeah. And then they worked towards it.
When Cordell brought her breakfast.
Oh my God.
And to be fair, because I've seen a lot of people saying like, oh, how you gonna throw the food at him? This and that, blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely.
She warned him 2 or 3 times. Don't eat it.
But how you gonna bring her the same breakfast as the other girl? Like, be so for real. I would have taken the thing and just went like this on the floor with it. So like, girl, I would have been pissed too. Don't bring us both breakfast.
I didn't think she did anything wrong. Like, granted, was it a waste of food? Yes.
Oh my God.
But in the moment,
I think they have full stock of fucking avocado toast and eggs.
I can safely say that every single person in this earth have at least done one action that is not correct to do. So I don't want to hear it.
No, I don't want to hear it. I loved it. I was like, yes, you are giving me reality TV. That's realistic. I love this. I love that whole moment. That was the moment. And how about when they were standing out on the balcony after it happened and they're just standing there contemplating everything that went down? They were like, that's not right. Like, fuck you. What you did was not right. And Rob, like, that's not right. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Like when Cordell and Rob were like standing there and then Cordell went like this.
Oh
that's
my
pretty
God,
good breakfast. I'm like, what the fuck?
I fucking laughed in that moment. I was like, bro, this kid is so funny. Like, whatever. They are funny. How about Miguel and Sierra? Is it Sierra?
Yeah.
Sierra, and then coming back to Leah.
I feel like Miguel really likes Sierra, like physically, because she is a very beautiful girl.
She is.
So like I think it was more of a
physical,
like new like
pussy.
Yeah, like it's like ooh, whatever. But then when he went back there and he saw Leah standing there, like I could see, I don't know, maybe I'm bugging, but like I could tell his face, like his eyes.
He was like, oh shit. And he saw her alone.
Yeah, that was the thing. It's like
he saw her alone.
I think he really realized like, fuck, I fucked up.
Do you think, well, let's not, hold on. I'm sorry. I don't want to get off track, guys. We still talking about Casa. What about the Daniela jumping from Aaron to Rob?
Listen, I'm going to tell you this. I like Daniela.
I
like her, but
that is disgusting.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And then, but not only that, but then her behavior when Harrison came in, like, I just feel like even to be like, oh, I'm wet. Like, it was just a little too much.
I think that she's just
raunchy.
Yeah, I think she's just like, whatever. I'll just go with whoever at this point. I don't know. I don't think she's necessarily there for love. She might just be there for fun.
Yeah, like, maybe. You know. Yeah. No, I could see that. But I honestly, and not for nothing, for Rob to even accept it. Because here's the thing, guys. After movie night, when they played Aaron stuff, he tried to like be a victim and like, oh, I didn't know. Sir, your best friend was there. Y'all are so close. So you're telling me that your best friend wasn't telling you? You were sitting there watching it all go down. So now you're going to act like you're so disappointed and so turned off that you can't even, you want to take a step back? Like,
right, yeah.
That's just confusing. I feel like you're lying. I feel like you're just done. You're checked out. I think ever since Andrea, now I kind of feel like Andrea stayed. I wish she stayed, I meant. Yeah. I kind of wish she stayed just to see where it would have gone. But I also feel like the options of people to get eliminated, I mean, she needed to go for the things to work out. Because I'm just curious.
I didn't want Jeanette to leave.
I didn't want Jeanette to leave
and either. I did not want Nicole to leave because I did like Nicole at that point. I was liking Nicole a lot.
Oh, you don't like her?
I don't care for her anymore. Okay. Like I don't love her. I don't hate her. She's just there with Kendall. Like she's not giving anything.
Yeah, I told that to you though.
Yeah, she's not giving anything.
She gives me nothing.
See, I thought she was gonna because like the whole Miguel and her thing. So I'm like, okay, so this is gonna be something. Yeah, you know, whatever. But I'm like, okay, so
I don't know. But you know what I find crazy is that like all the guys find her super like attractive.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't see it. And not that she's ugly. I'm not saying she's ugly, guys. Like, I'm not saying she's ugly.
I think it might just be like the whole, like she's petite and short and brunette and she's got like the luscious lips and the tiny body. Like, I think it's just,
I don't know.
I think it's just more of the idea of her.
Yeah.
And not so much like she's actually physically fucking perfect.
Yeah.
I think it's more the idea.
Harrison was like taken with her. Like if she was single, I think he would have went for her.
She might also be like very pretty in person because sometimes cameras don't be doing people justice.
But at the same time, like I just feel like, yes, that's true about cameras, but like when I look at her, I just see a face of filler, and Botox and like veneers, because like I that's what I see, and I just don't think she's like that.
She's that.
For Harrison to be like out of all like. For Harrison to be like, oh yeah, I want her. Like, I would expect him to go for Sierra, right? Because she looks like a naturally beautiful girl, like whatever. But Nicole just gives me very much basic average woman who went and got like a bunch of procedures done to look good. That's what I see.
Yeah, I see. I get it.
And I don't know. It's so wild to me.
Yeah, I don't think she's gorgeous. I think she's pretty though.
Yeah.
I think she's pretty.
I don't think she's ugly. And like, essentially, she's aesthetically pretty.
You just don't understand why the men are like,
oh, she's so gorgeous. Like that's what I don't understand.
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
I don't know. Maybe because of me, I find women who look more exotic prettier.
Yeah, that's why I think Sierra is so gorgeous. I think she's
so pretty.
Leah has such a pretty face.
Yeah. I think Janae looks like a freaking Barbie.
Janae is a Barbie.
Literal Barbie. Like Black Barbie came to play.
Stunning.
Yeah, no, she's gorgeous.
I love her. And she's funny as fuck. Bro.
Yeah, no, she's so funny. When she ever said the triangle conversation, she was like, I'm going to try. And she went like that. Bro, she was so funny when the Casa boys were over. I was like, and she's like, fight for me. Like, I'm pull this way. This like, fight for me. Like, I loved her. Like, she was giving very good vibes when Casa Amore was happening. Yeah. I loved it. I feel like she was stunned when Kenny brought.
I was stunned.
No, but you know what? I swear to God, I was like, he's going to bring back that girl.
I was
fucking
stunned.
Knew it. I knew it.
And like, my whole thing, I was like, I don't think he brought her because he actually likes her. I think he brought her because they're so new. So he's like, she might be coupled up with someone.
And I think he wanted to have the experience too.
That too. And I wasn't mad at him for bringing her.
I wasn't either.
But I was shocked. I was
shocked, but I knew it was going to happen. I was like, he's going to bring her back. I was like, no, he's not. I'm like, yeah, he's going to bring her back. I'm like fighting with myself in my head. And when she came out, I still was shocked. I was like, Oh my God.
Yeah,
like
no.
he did.
I know.
I fucking knew it though. I knew it. And I just feel like it was more for, but at the same time, all I saw was Catherine throwing herself
at him. Oh
Bro, after he there was one point where he made it clear how strong his feelings were for Janae, and she just kept going and kept going and kept going, and he's probably like, all right, maybe I should bring her back.
Right?
Like,
I noticed that too. I was like,
she's giving desperate.
When they were in Casa and she was talking to him, I was like, shut the fuck up, leave him alone. That's my girl's man. Like, I was just so mad. I'm like, girl, take it the hint.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't take the hint. She just kept going. But whatever.
So about Casa, I think that's
pretty
all the
much
scandalous stuff that happened.
Oh, what about that guy? Is it Ignacio?
Iggy, yeah.
What did you think about him?
I told you I didn't care for him.
Yeah, I didn't care for him either. I thought he was funny. There was one scene where I was like, oh, where did this boy come from? He's so cute. Was he on the thing? And I went back to look. But then I'm like, okay, maybe it was the picture that did him dirty, like whatever. And then when he got on the screen, because there was some interview that they did, I was like, damn, who's that? He looked hot. Like, oh my God, his accent. Then when they showed him in the villa, I was like, oh, no.
He had pretty eyes. That's about it.
No.
He had pretty eyes, but I don't know. There's something.
They should have brought more Harrisons to Casa Amore for the girls. And that's what they didn't do. They brought all these bums, bro. How about the one that was like, yeah, I had 2 girlfriends. And I was like,
oh, like the 2 relationships at the same time. I was like,
here, bro.
I'm like, and you admit that? You actually say that shit out loud? It's crazy.
And you feel good about that?
Like, it's crazy. I wouldn't, first of all, I would keep that shit. I would keep that shit with me till I die. Yeah,
that's not a thing.
Nobody needs to know that.
To a girl you're trying to pursue, like I was like, oh, that's a red flag right there. That would have had you out of my ballpark immediately.
It was so funny when he said that to Janae, and Janae was like, oh, okay, it was nice talking to you. And she's like, I'm kidding. I'm be nice to you.
I feel like that in her head, she was like, yeah, you're a bust. Like, never gonna happen.
I think she was just like, let me just be nice and still be cordial with him, but it ain't happening, honey.
Yeah. How about Kane and Liv? So we're talking about Casa and all the Casa boys.
So, I mean, I didn't give a fuck about Kane either.
Yeah.
I think Kane did like Liv.
I think he did too, but she gave him nothing.
No, but she never gives anything.
She never does. She's too hyper focused on other things.
Being a fake bitch. That's what she's focused on. Being a fake bitch to the girls.
I think her only real friend was you could always see the divide. It was Nicole, Liv, and Kayla, and then Leah, Janae, and Serena.
When I tell you that I wanted the scene of them voting to be out,
bro,
they did so dirty. There was so many reasons why I wanted that. One of them being that for Nicole to see that Liv voted her out.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I wanted Nicole to see that shit because Nicole, you're stupid. In my opinion, Nicole was just somebody that just wanted to be in the duo of Kayla and Liv. Yeah. But the actual besties were Liv and Kayla.
Oh, absolutely.
Nicole was just
there. She was just kind of like the stray dog that they picked up.
Yeah, no. I'm like,
I can never get on the everyone loves Liv. She's just a girl's girl. She supports girls.
How?
I feel like the only one she truly supported was Kayla.
And not even
because like if you're my best friend and I see your man doing that to you, I'm like, yo, just you need to start looking.
Yeah.
You need to start looking somewhere else because this is not it.
Yeah, no. And then
I feel like Hakeem hit the nail on the head when he was like, you're a negative person.
He did.
I feel like she's a negative person.
She is.
I feel like she's still into Rob because how interesting right before Casa they were trying to work something out, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, oh, that's interesting that she'll go for that. But it makes sense now because you hate Leah. You wanted to be with Rob. And now you're seeing your chance and your way to get in there.
Yeah.
But for her to be so hands down, even at movie night,
I
didn't lie. I told the truth. You're the
liar. You did lie, bitch. You did lie because you lied. Like,
yeah, no, literally. How about when Leah told Kaylor, because when she was pointing up to the balcony, she was pointing up to the balcony like this. And she goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. And she goes, you're giving white woman stare. The way I died. The way she clocked it too. And the way Serena was like, all right, don't do too much now. She wasn't even doing anything.
No, she said, don't be dramatic now.
Oh, yes.
She's not going to do anything.
Yes. And it was just so funny.
It was hilarious.
And then the way Liv started attacking Janae, because all Janae said was,
bro, I'm not going to lie.
You girls are too good for this.
I honestly feel like my favorite girl is Janae right now. I love her. When Liv, stay out of it. Yeah. To Janae, oh, bitch, I wanted to go in there and fucking punch her.
Bro,
I wanted to punch her.
It's the nerve that she had to do that too.
No. And then she's coming at Leah crazy.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know. And then like you know why I felt bad they didn't show it? Because in reality, they needed to show that to clear up what really went down. And I feel like until they come out, they're not going to know how it really went down. And I feel like that causes doubt in, you know, the trustworthiness of Leah. And I feel like she really did take a backseat. I really don't give a fuck what anyone says. She took a backseat. She stated her opinion, but she did not try to sway the vote. She wasn't trying to be like, no, she needs to get out right now. I need to be with Rob. Like, she stated her opinion. They went around the circle.
In my opinion, the ones that were super opinionated were Kaylor and Liv.
Kaylor and Liv. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Serena barely spoke.
Yeah.
Like, she was just like, guys, what are we doing? Like, this is fucked. Either way, it's fucked. Like, that's kind of like what Serena was like. Serena was just more listening, and then like I think she was more like analyzing every situation. Like,
well, what killed me too is like even when Leah did say her 2 sentences about Andrea, it wasn't even anything to do with her and Rob. It had to do with how the girl was coming at the other girls in the villa.
Right. If anything, the one that said something about it was Kaylor. So
Kaylor. And then Kaylor was like, it was completely her idea. Or whatever she said. But they rolled the camera. And I feel like Leah was justified in behaving that way. Because, bro, these are your girls. Y'all squashed it.
Like, you mean in the movie night?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because Miguel was like, oh, you know, like, I'm seeing and now I understand now because I saw the latest episode and he was just, I think he suffered
It just
trauma.
triggered him. That's it.
It triggered him. I think he has trauma because they showed him on movie night when Aaron and Kaylor were fighting and you could see tears in this man. And he was like this and he had like tears in his eyes. I feel like whatever trauma he endured growing up caused this, that he doesn't like his
like yelling, screaming, whatever.
I feel like it's too much for him, and that's what kind of made him throw that comment about Leah. But I also do feel like she's justified, and I feel like she needs to say her piece. And I feel like the whole, why did Rob get to say another fucking 2-3 minute long speech when he already said this speech to her and she stood fucking quiet, and then he tried to do it again when they were sitting on the couch and she's like, well, what about my feelings? He's like, I'm not here for your feelings. Like, all these speeches that he tries to give about why it was so hard for him, why he had to do it, and why it's not fair for him. But no one talks about what the fuck she went through.
I mean, it's clear that Rob definitely has somebody in production.
Oh, yeah. Like absolutely. You cannot convince me otherwise.
No, it's clear that he does.
Yeah.
The only reason I was mad at Leah that episode was because, like, she's sitting there and apologizing to Rob again, and I'm like, bitch, you don't owe him no fucking apology. Fuck him. He is a bitch. He is a fucking clown.
Yeah.
What you said was correct. Don't fucking apologize to that man.
She was so mad. She asked me, she's like, you're going to be mad at Leah again. I'm like, why? Like, she talked to Rob, and she's like, oh, I'm so mad at her. I hate that bitch. I was like, what the fuck?
I can't stand her.
So then I saw the combo.
Whoa, I never said I hate her.
Oh, well, whatever.
I never, because that's one thing. Nope. One thing about me, I do love her, but I can't stand her sometimes.
Let me pull the receipts. What did you say? You said, I can't like this bitch.
I can't like her. Yeah, I can't like her. Bro, it's so annoying. I wish she knew. I wish she saw what we see.
But okay, so here's my thing. So guys, while this is happening, I finally get to watch this interaction take place. I'm like, I'm not mad at her. Like, This is why I'm not mad at her, guys. You guys have to remember, she's in the villa. She has no idea what is going on outside, what we're seeing as viewers, what's being said. She doesn't even know that she has the support. Because think about this. When they did the Twitter challenge, they gave her the fucking worst. And then she was also being picked as being a mean girl because Sierra picked her. So can you imagine, like, you're getting all this bullshit about being mean, that you're not nice, that you're fake, and then all this goes down. Then on the movie night, the boys start going in on her for the things that she said. The girls are not having her back, not saying anything. Because if I was there, I would have been like, no, she was hurt. This is what really went down. This is out of context. Like, you guys forget she was enduring all this, but no one stood up for her. She was standing there by herself. Like, you know, that. And so at this point, I'm thinking she must think everyone in the villa's against her, that us, the viewers, hate her. So of course she's going to feel bad. Then she's going to start thinking, damn, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I overreacted. Maybe I shouldn't have said that shit. But in the conversation, she apologized. Yeah, she didn't. I just feel like it wasn't that bad of a conversation. Like, I wasn't mad at the conversation. I feel like it needed to happen just for them to kind of like clear it all up.
Yeah.
Be done with it and be cordial.
I mean, at the moment, I was like, why are you talking to him again, bro?
I know.
Like, what?
I thought it was going to go different. I thought it was going to go after your text. I was like, don't tell me she starts throwing herself at him. I was scared, but then I saw it and I was like, it needed to happen.
But after I spoke to you, and then, like, you know.
Yeah, because I told her the same thing. I'm like, dude, you gotta think about it. She thinks everyone's against her.
I'm like, no, she needs to think for herself. Fuck what everybody thinks, you know, whatever.
These are her people. This for the past, like, month and a half?
Yeah.
Like, she hasn't seen the outside world. Doesn't know. She, like, you know, she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't see what we're seeing. I'm interested to see after everything happens, when she starts seeing the real footage. Bro, I'm dying for her. Yeah. Like, her podcast, wherever she's gonna go to talk about this. Oh my God! I'm gonna fucking be ready.
Yes.
I'm gonna be ready and tuned in.
Yes. How about when Miguel picked Leah and, like, Rob looked kind of disappointed?
Saw that, and everyone was talking about that.
I feel like a lot of Leah, like, people, like Leah stans or whatever, are still shipping her with Rob.
There's a percentage of them, yes.
And I'm gonna say something, and I don't care if you get triggered. If you want Leah to be with Rob, you don't really like her.
Yes.
You really don't care for that girl.
Because that man don't like her.
Because she does not deserve Rob. And you need help.
Yes, absolutely. I agree. Because when I saw it, so everyone was like, oh my God, he's mad. He's mad that he picked her. Like, he was going to pick her. When I saw it, guys, I got the impression he was like, fuck, this bitch is still in here. That is what I got from that. So the way that you guys are interpreting this, like, oh, he wants her, you know, he wants to be back with her. Yeah. He's jealous. No, honey. I got the impression of, damn, this bitch is still here. I tried so hard to get rid of her and she's still fucking here. That man does not like that girl. He hates her, bro.
I couldn't tell if it was actually like, oh, you know, like, I wanted to pick her, or, oh, I want her out. I couldn't tell, honestly, because in my opinion, I think it goes without saying Miguel was going to pick her. Like, it was obvious. So I don't think.
Right.
No.
No. Think about this. Because right before they had to pick, and this is why I say he's mad that she was picked, because he doesn't want her there anymore. He and Rob were talking about the situation and what he saw and how he saw her arguing with the other girls. And Miguel was saying how that triggers him and he doesn't really know, you know, how he feels about it. Like, it's making him question things. That conversation took place between him and Rob, okay?
Yeah.
And then Rob was talking about Daniela, whatever. So in Rob's head, he's like, oh yeah, like, this bitch is finally gonna fucking go home.
But who would have Miguel picked, though? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Sierra hadn't gotten picked yet.
Ah, that's right.
Maybe he thought he was going to go back to Sierra.
No, Sierra was picked first by Harrison.
No, this is before Harrison came. This was the recoupling. That's when Liv went home.
Wait, so who picked? Oh, that's right. Kane picked
Sierra,
whatever. Yeah, okay.
Because even what's her name's face was kind of like, damn, like,
Right, yeah.
Am I wrong? I feel like I might be wrong.
I don't know. I can't.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, whatever. Either way,
I know this conversation took place, and I don't know who Miguel would have picked, but I know the thought of like her going home was a possibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only because if Miguel didn't pick her, if who gives a fuck who he picked, but like that doubt in Rob's head of like, yeah, she might be going home. I think that's what was that look for.
Did you see all the comments saying that Rob's speech was really for Leah?
I did see that. And you know why they said that? Because supposedly she calls him weird all the time. And that's why he said, oh, when I'm weird. But then why wouldn't he have a backup speech for Daniela? Because realistically, I don't think that man liked her. The way he keeps doing her dirty, the way he put her through all that shit.
Leah?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah,
There's no fucking way you're going to sit here and tell me he was jealous or sad about Miguel picking Leah. Like, he is not. He is mad that she is still there. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee it, bro.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I can't wait for tonight's episode.
I thought there's not an episode tonight. I thought it comes on Monday.
What?
Yeah.
There's a break?
I could have sworn they said come back on Monday.
Nah,
check.
bitch. Hold on.
Hold
on,
we gotta check
because
I swear I swear I heard the announcer say Monday night.
You're playing with me, bitch.
No,
You're playing with my feelings, and I don't like that.
I'm serious.
Tonight at 9 p.m.
Oh my God, I'm so glad that I misheard because I definitely thought I wasn't. Well, I heard they're doing the heartbeat challenge.
Oh my God. Oh, I heard that too, that everybody's betting the Rob's heart. It's gonna fucking beat faster for Leah.
I could see that, but it's gonna be faster. What? Wait, so when they do this, they don't have blindfolds?
No, they don't.
They don't?
No.
Okay, so I'm wondering if Miguel's heart rate is gonna go up for Sierra.
I'm thinking.
And go up for the new girl.
Hold on, I'm trying to think because I know they don't, but I'm trying to think if they've ever done blindfolded. I don't think so. I think it's always like they dress up.
Yeah.
Like with fucking whatever. Like they dress up.
Do you think Rob's heart rate is gonna go high for Leah?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, guys.
I don't think so.
Because I swear to God, this man does not like her, bro.
I don't think so.
Swear.
I don't think so, but it might. I don't know. It could go.
But I feel like all the guys' heartbeat is gonna go up only because, like.
No, I know, but the comparison is when. So it's not about the heartbeat not going fast.
Okay.
They're all gonna go fast.
Right.
It's like, is it gonna go faster for Leah or is it gonna go faster for Daniela? Because they measure like when Daniela.
They put them against each other.
Yeah. Like they say like your heartbeat was faster with, you know.
Do you think she'll show out more for Miguel or more for Rob?
I don't have faith in Leah. So
I
think she's gonna do some bullshit today.
I
think she's gonna do some bullshit today.
What can we do? She's a toxic bitch and she knows it.
She's gonna do some bullshit today. And I'm gonna be pissed as fuck.
She's gonna text me, like, I'm so mad at this bitch right now. I'm gonna be like, what'd she do now? Like,
be like, no, honestly, at this point, I don't even care anymore.
I don't even care anymore.
I'm just be like, I'm be like, you know what? You do you at this time. At this point,
I just feel like I love her. So, like, honestly, Leah, we know you at this point. Like, we know you're gonna do some toxic shit right now. So.
Right. You have two bitches here that really, truly love you.
Yeah.
I'm just the one that's like,
she wants to beat your ass for some of the things that you do.
Girl.
How about her iconic, like, thing after the Twitter? She was like, fuck you, suck my dick.
Oh my God, yeah, that line.
Multiply it by 1,000,000.
And make it worse.
You think that's bad? Make it worse.
Yeah.
Bro, when I ever saw that, I was like,
yeah, I'm not gonna. Because one thing about Leah, she has really great comebacks.
Bro.
She has really great, like, she's funny. She's
so
hilarious.
Funny.
She is hilarious.
I love her. And I don't know how people could sit there and be like, oh my God, I don't know how you love it. What do you mean?
No,
like, she's so fucking relatable. She's so funny. She's so quick with it. Like,
she's very witty.
Yeah.
Like, she's very, you know.
Even with the guy with Harrison there, like, obviously you could tell he was giving the vibe of, like, I don't want to talk to you to her. And she was like, Oh no, he said, "Shut up, bitch!"
Shut
like,
up, bitch.
like,
It's not you, bitch. Like, you know, whatever.
Literally, because you could tell he was giving her that vibe. Because I immediately saw. I was like, "Oh, he definitely don't want to talk to Leah." You know, so clearly she picked up on that vibe and she made light of it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so funny when she was like, "Oh my god, my mom's gonna think you're hot." And she was like, "Mom, look, bro, that shit was so funny." Oh my, how could you not like be like, "Yo, you're cute. Like you're just a cute ass person." I don't know. I know she could be a little aggressive, but like I also feel
I don't think she's being aggressive enough.
Yeah. I feel like she needs to stand more for herself.
Yes, I don't think.
And she tries to, and then they try to like feed to her head that no, you're fucking toxic, you're weird, like
girl,
no, fuck you. I'm so glad Liv is gone, guys. Like
me too.
I started to like her a little bit again, and then she came.
When, bitch?
After the whole situation
with Rob.
Yes, and her and Leah talked about it, and then she was. But you know what I noticed, guys?
I never liked that bitch.
I never
after she so like
I know. I'm lying. I don't like her, guys. I never did, and I honestly like. I tried to like her because like everyone just kept saying she's a girl's girl.
So this is the thing. We didn't like her at the beginning.
Yes.
Then
we kinda. Then we started after the voting.
Yeah, we started like, okay, you know what? She's not that bad. She's not that bad. And then what she do?
Did that shit. That was the first time with the fighting after the voting.
Yes.
And then we were like,
she did that shit. We were like, yeah, no, you're fake.
Yeah, no. And then like I tried to, I just couldn't get there.
I don't understand how she's like girl.
I don't know.
Just because she gets loud and says what everybody just.
No, but here's the thing. It's cute when she does it. When Leah does it, she's a fake toxic bitch. Mm-hmm. What? Mm-hmm. What are the standards here? Is it because Liv is a blonde hair, blue eyed girl and Leah's not? Is that what the comparison is? So Leah can't do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just very odd because I don't ever get girl vibes from Liv.
No.
And what I get from Liv is Kayla's my best friend, so I will ride with my girl Kayla.
Right.
Everyone else, fuck you. And that was another thing that I didn't like. After everything that happened with Casa, I didn't see those bitches really checking on Serena. And Serena was the one going through it at first. Like, because they only showed the clip of whatever Aaron said to the girl. They never showed the girl kissing Aaron, Daniela kissing Aaron. And Kayla was creating a whole fucking massacre scene.
I think it's the fact that Kayla was so over dramatic about the whole thing. And Serena, I think I was scared for Serena. Like, I was like, yo. And I really appreciated that Leah was like running behind her every single, like she didn't leave her alone.
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna ride with my bitch.
She was spiraling.
Yeah,
Serena was, I could tell that's a level of rage.
Yeah.
That I understand.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's that rage that you feel inside, and it's like you're really trying to contain it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you're probably just gonna black out and just do God knows what.
Yeah.
So I understand it, and I really appreciate that Leah was there. Like,
she was there.
Just make sure that you don't do something stupid. You know.
She was holding her girl down. Yeah. I just, those bitches. And I'm so glad they separated Liv and Kayla. And then Kayla was crying the next day again. Oh, it's the first day without a shut the fuck up,
honestly, you guys, our followers, please, if you, the voting is closed already.
Oh, voting is closed, guys. Yeah, no.
Well, never mind. So next vote, if Kayla and Aaron are still there, please
they gotta get out of here.
They gotta go. Just vote them out.
They gotta go. We're done with them.
Vote them out.
Adios.
Vote them out.
What do you think about Kendall's two-facedness coming to light?
I didn't mind it. I didn't think he was doing anything wrong. Because if the girls were doing it, I would have been fucking thinking that was hilarious too.
You know what I didn't like? It did bother me. He gives me too much of a fake ass person. And I hate that he was up in Serena's face, like, no, he really does love you, and then behind her back going to speak to Day and like, no, you guys' bond is so strong, like, you guys, like, he really, like.
Okay, that you're talking about that part. Yeah. So, I didn't like the whole back and forth. I just really have your girls
back.
that.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about how he was like hyping the boys up in Casa.
I don't really care about
didn't
that.
mind
I
that.
just think it's more of like I could see that he's very two-faced.
Yeah.
And
I could see that he's just, you know what it is? I think he's the type of people that like just goes with the flow just to be liked. Because remember that when he tried to stand up and say that Rob was two-faced, and then they had the whole conversation, he folded immediately. So I think he's one of those people that just will say whatever
he can't have his own opinion,
just to be in everyone's good graces.
Yeah,
and
I think
that
you're right.
and that's definitely a fake
bitch.
thing. Yeah, like a fake thing to do. So
definitely fake. Well, I guess that's a wrap. I mean, what else is there that happened?
Nothing
now
significant,
we're so
really.
excited for the freaking lingerie challenge.
I think today there's gonna be an elimination.
Who do you think is going home?
Probably oh my God, why am I not thinking about the couples right now?
Harrison.
No,
Sierra.
I think Harrison and Sierra might stay.
I feel like it might be them. They haven't had enough time to build fans. I think it's ultimately going to be
unless
people are super sick of Kaylor.
Unless that happens, or unless they do like the final, like, imagine if they do like the three couples that are like the least favorite, if they do the whole thing, stand behind them if you want them to stay type of thing. And it's gonna be Rob and Daniela, Kaylor and Aaron, and freaking whatever, Harrison and Sierra. That if they do that, that will be savage.
But there's 4 couples, so it would just have to be split. And then Harrison and Sierra would obviously go home.
No, there's 6 couples. So it would be like the ones that are in the 3 last places. You know what I'm saying?
Would they do that?
We don't know.
If
they did, I would be very entertaining.
Yeah, that would be crazy. But do you think Leah would pick Rob or Kaylor? That would be crazy. Probably she would have
probably Kaylor, just because
she would have
it's Kaylor.
To. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, guys,
we'll see. Maybe should we do another one of these after the?
I guess we'll have to see.
We'll see.
Yeah, the finale.
Yeah.
Love Island special, the finale.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do one.
We'll do one more.
Let us know if you want us to do one for the finale.
This is very crazy.
Yeah, I know. But
all right, guys. We love you. This was fun. My besties. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell on our YouTube channel, The Pink Toast Podcast.
And then our Instagram and TikTok are The Pink Toast Pod. And then you can also follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, The Pink Toast Podcast.
Yes. Bye, guys. Love you.